When I first heard about Toastmasters, I thought it had something to do with toasts, a cooking class. But when I came here, I was so glad that I found people like me who wanted to change and achieve the best versions of themselves. Fellow Toastmasters, esteemed guests, good evening. We all joined Toastmasters for a reason: change. We are always looking for change. Change in our public speaking skills. We usually want to be better public speakers. Change in our financial conditions. We usually want to earn more. Change in our statuses, from single to taken or taken to single. Change is needed just in order to exist. A change in concentration is breathing. A change in position is movement. But not all change is visible, and sometimes it takes time. But we know that it follows a pattern. And to better understand it, you can compare it to the seasons in nature. My story starts with winters in Trevi, a remote, isolated town in the mountains. Man, I hated those winters. The sub-zero temperatures, the runny nose, and snow. Snow everywhere. You should shovel snow to get out of the house. Shovel snow to get to the car. Shovel snow to get the car out. All is gray and depressing. All is frozen and dead. But little did I know that just like the roots of the trees grow deeper only during winter, mine were as well, preparing me for the next levels. After 18 winters, it was time for college. I had to move to the city. You guys are really lucky. During a storm, it only rains here. The worst that can happen is rainwater accumulating, and that's it. You just wait for it to rain. No shoveling, no snow. Moving to the city was like spring for me. It's comfortable, it's warmer, and just like people have to plant their crops during spring, I had to plant mine too. My crops were the long studying nights, the endless textbooks. It's not an easy or comfortable task, but you have faith that what you plant will grow and multiply. And now, finally, the long-awaited summer is here. I can finally see my crops bearing fruits, all the connections I've made, the knowledge I've acquired, the university degree I've earned, but it's too early to pick those fruits up yet. I'll have to pick them up during autumn, when they become ripe enough. That's when I find a job and start earning money. After all, I can't live with my parents forever. And then this cycle repeats itself. Sometimes it can happen many times during a single year. And what I've learned from this perpetual cycle is this: two things, in fact. One, never let the season you are in define who you are. And two, no season, good or bad, lasts forever. The winters in Trevi were uncomfortable. I could have just sat at home and accept the fact that it is what it is and live with it. But I didn't. I did not let them define me. And that's when change happened. Going outside got me into physical activities. Skiing and snowboarding became like walking for me. And even after the snow melted and it got warmer, I couldn't stop exploiting my body and discovering how much I can push it. So cycling, swimming, and hiking were inevitable. Two, no season, good or bad, lasts forever. The studying was endless. You turn a page in the textbook, praying it's the last one, only to realize there's 20 more. Finishing up your project, only to realize you did a mistake right at the beginning of the calculations. And for an engineer, that wreaks havoc. But I had faith that season won't last forever. And it didn't. I'm graduating soon. Even now, after I find a job, that would be a good season. But it won't last forever either. Neither. And that's a good thing. I don't want to be stuck in the rat race. I want to keep changing. It is true that we all want change, but let us not be anxious when that change is not visible or when it's taking too long. So long we begin to convince ourselves that maybe it just wasn't meant for us, because we now know that this is only a season. Even with all the bad things that are happening to our beloved country. This is only a season. This shall pass, and we are coming out of this. As a great poet once said, to be interested in the changing seasons is a much happier state of mind than to be hopelessly in love with spring. Thank you.